How's it going, YouTube? Liam from Leeds Australia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia Rebirth. So, I thought as for this week's video, as the MP4 video, we go to Amnesia Rebirth, and hopefully we might be experiencing the final portion of this game. At least I hope so. Like, it really caught me off guard of like how long the last episode took to basically end up to the point where I thought we were going to be at the ending already, but it turns out not yet. But our main goal now is very, very simple. Chase after the doctor and bring back, or at least get back to Amory. That is the goal at this point. But if it was obvious, if you had not seen in the last episode, the elevator that we went up before, of course, ended up crashing. Because there were two types of elevators. The doctor had used one elevator while we tried to use the other, but unfortunately, it broke. So we're now back to the... well, we're basically back to square one, so...
What would your old dad have made of this, Tasi? To stand here? To have seen this place? Almost a shame we have to leave.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Not after Alice.
Hey, I know. I do understand. And so will Selim. We'll find a way to...
Mr. Mucho.
I'm alright. I can't quite see properly. Something at the edge of my eyes.
Right, so for what I understand is that, so everyone of the expedition had drank in the water from that fountain, which is the cause of them becoming monsters, or basically having this sort of dark entity releasing within their minds. Okay, we've got matches, we don't have a lantern, and I did take the moment a while back to basically load up an old save to see if I could pick up the lantern that we dropped. And unfortunately, we cannot use the lantern anymore. So we're basically stuck with using matches again. Which realistically is not a bad thing, but it doesn't help, especially if we can't find any more matches. Which, speaking of the devil... ooh. I also remembered that we have the,
Tasi!
Hank! No! No!
Mr. Mitchell, stop! I will shoot!
Run from me, Tasi!
Go! Quickly!
Hank.
okay, so now we're getting a much more better picture that everyone, including Hank, because I thought Hank sacrificed himself back in the, basically back on the normal world. But apparently, he probably was becoming a monster here.
Malik. You stopped him. You saved us. I'm sorry.
Alright, rest in peace, Malik. Okay. Oh, this powers the elevator. Okay, yeah, I see. So we take this. And it's not enough. Oh. That makes so much sense. Okay. So now, we grab this. Through there. And now, take you and Whoop.
Tasi. Tasi. I can smell you. You are nearly lost. Fight it. Fight it. It will take you, Tasi. It has taken me.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm still curious if, like, because of the amount of, not deaths necessarily, but the amount of times that we basically got knocked unconscious, does that have any... Does that basically make any changes to the ending of the story? Whoop! This way. Don't look this way. Oh. Well, that sucks.
Look at me. Oh, God.
I'm so curious. Like, again... Well, first off, where the hell are we? Are we back up here? Yeah, we're back up here. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, we were pretty much stuck here. Like, we couldn't go anywhere else. So yeah, I'm just hoping that because of the amount of not game overs, but the amount of times that we got knocked out, hopefully that hasn't brought us a step closer to a bad ending of the game, whether there is a bad ending or not. Ooh. Okay, now we can use this elevator to go up.
I can aid your companions, but you must stay until the child is born.
One life against the rest of us.
We could save Selim.
Tasi, it has to be your choice. It's your life.
I can't, Hank. I can't. I lost Alice. I will not give up this child.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, so Tasi was definitely been brought into a very difficult decision, or difficult choice to, at this point.
Where's he taken her? Amari!
Man, look at this place. Oh, it's another portal. Ooh. Like, you have to give credit to, like, the design of the other world and its landscape. Like, I'm giving credit to the developers for this, because while it may seem strange, and it sort of made lead a way to what Amnesia, especially Dark Descent, was like, this is still pretty darn impressive and beautiful. Like, in terms of its, like, the shaders, its color and everything like that. Does that close if I back out? Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, before I continue, let's check out if there's anything from this portal. Let me guess. We'll need to find a battery, huh? Ooh, it's Paris.
Paris. We could get home. If I can find some more Vitae.
I'm a feeling that we'll probably need to get the Vitae from the doctor. That's my assumption, at least in this episode. So I'm just hoping, like, well, the question that is running through my mind, especially when it comes to how this game...
Now save us! Change us! Lift this curse! If that's what it is, she had no right to take the decision! She was thinking with her heart, not her head!
I see you, you piece of filth!
She will...
What have you done with her?
You must listen to her. I am trying to save...
Stop!
What are you?
Oh, it's you.
Have no fear, Tasi Drianon. I have no wish to hurt you or your child.
Then let us go! With the portal I can take her home.
She will die. You do not remember? The child will be born with a sickness. It will waste her to nothing. Here with me, she can live. Here, there is hope.
No. I thought I cured her. In that horrible place. You showed me.
A temporary respite. As with her sister, the illness is too deeply rooted. I am sorry. Vitae can halt this decay for a time, but is no cure. She will always need it. Follow. I will take you to her.
There was always a catch with something, wasn't there?
I saw the child within you. Only a germ, but growing. I could not let her die. I brought you all to me so she could be saved. I told you that Vitae would give her life, but that she must stay here. You did not listen. You would not give her up. You would have died in the desert. I had no choice but to make you into something I could control. I would care for her. I could be the mother I was meant to be. Look at yourself, Tasi. You have become a harvester. Soon your mind will be nothing but hunger. You can do no more for her, but I can. You must let me be her mother. Here.
Amari! I'm here. I'm here, my heart. I've got you. Mama's here.
Comfort her. Feed her. Say goodbye. You do not have much time. When you are done, leave her and come to me. I will ease your oblivion.
It's all right, little one. It's all right. Oh, God. Look at us, Amari. How did we get to this? If we try to go home, can I find a way to keep you safe? Or will it be Alice all over again? But to leave you here, with her, and all of those things that they have to do to keep her alive. What are we to do? Hush now. Lullaby. Close your eyes, for sleep is coming. Hush now. Lullaby. Mama, si so don't you cry. I know. I'm sorry.
So, we basically have a choice here. The thing, this is what makes Amnesia so interesting, is that, obviously, of course, you know, the way that the story is basically planned out and designed out is that, obviously, of course, you basically start off, well, your character starts off with no memory except for their name. That's all they can remember. As you, of course, progress through the game, and this is the same with Dark Descent, all this information and all these memories start to come back and return, and eventually you get the idea of how you got into the position in the first place of, you know, basically starting off with, you know, obviously, of course, there's a point A to point B, but then eventually it's the question of how did you get to point A from the beginning, because again, your memories are basically gone. And now the choice of, you know, do I let her go to save myself, or do I take her with me, but to go through the pain of losing her? And the question of just like, do I spend the last valuable time that I have with the child, or do I have a better chance of keeping her safe, keeping her alive, and keeping me alive, but having to feel the pain, or have to basically have this feeling of a void, because the second child, because Elise, of course, died from this illness that the kid had, and then, of course, you know, losing Salim, and then everybody that you knew. It's a tough call. It is a very tough call, and it would be very tough for me to be put in that situation and decide that fate, but I think logically, you know, because obviously I do not want to be living with a monster inside me, and as what whatever she is, I'm not sure what she identifies herself as, but, you know, she basically has this ability to control us, or whatever is within us. Or the thing you also have to keep in mind is that whatever she is, I'm not sure what her being is, or what her race is, or whatever the name of her race or her people are. But she basically said that she has the ability to control, or had the ability to control everyone that was, of course, had this darkness or whatever creature was inside her. So probably what she's saying is that if I choose to take Amory with me, or with having the choosing of having Tasi take Amory, that could probably be very dangerous, especially if we return to Paris, because then Amory would basically go on a massive fighting spree, and she has no control over that. So that is right.
Is this best for you, Amari? To be here? With a promise of life? This is it, Amari. If I lay you down now, I may never see you again. I'm sorry, Amari. Here, you have a chance. Here, You will have a life.
That is so rough, but...
Thank you, Tasi. I will protect her. I will love her. I am sorry that this was your path.
Well, damn. Complete the story, left the daughter in the care of a god, and was reborn. And that's it. Okay, well. So, needless to say... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, all these pictures of what happened to Amarie. Look, needless to say, and we'll probably see more images come by. Oh, she's... Yeah, okay, I see. So now Tasi in her form. She's basically continuously being a monster, but she is watching out and watching over Amarie. But being very, very distant. Yeah, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. But, needless to say, here's what I will... As a final thought. I enjoyed Amnesia Rebirth. Yes, it is a very... It's different, but still tries to... While that it's not in the same level as Amnesia Dark Descent. Like, if you would ask me, was this better compared to Dark Descent? I would say no, but that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. I still think that this was a pretty good game in the series. It'll be interesting to see how the bunker holds out, and if that's any... if it's on the same level as Dark Descent, or if it's slightly better, or maybe not, I don't know. But I am looking forward to trying that out soon. But I will say that for what they have managed to achieve, because again, this is a completely different engine as compared to Dark Descent, I believe. They still did a great job of building up a unique atmosphere for this game. And to basically, to be put in this position of, what am I thinking? You know, to have sort of a unique, you know, to be able to give some of the characters or some of the emotions within the game a lot more better detail. That is still, like... It is still pretty good. Like, I reckon that it... Like, again, before, when we first entered into where that portal is... That is, like, the game itself... like, the whole temple design in the other world just looked amazing. It was eerie. That's the thing I will say. It had an eerie atmosphere, and that kind of sort of is the point for this game, is to make you feel a bit unnerved with sort of, like, the atmosphere that it had. But... It is still... It looked amazing. And of course, the desert landscape in the other world, I can't remember whereabouts the location was. But, leading up to this point, like, again, the story itself Like, you start to fill in the gaps and, of course, the bits and details and the bits of gaps that are later brought into the game. You know, it gave you an understanding of what was really going on and what was really happening. And unfortunately, of course, for Tasi, especially if we go along with this ending, and I'm assuming that it is another unfortunate ending in the other path we would take. Yeah, it is a rough spot to be put in. But I'm going to check out one thing, because I know I did, I checked out the multiple endings in my Dark Descent playthrough. I wonder if I can do the same thing with this one. If I can load up a previous save, will I be able to make the other choice? And I wonder what the ending will be like, so we'll see what that is like.
I saw the child within you, only a germ, but growing. I could not let her die.
Alright. So that's something to keep an
Come
eye out
with
on.
me, Tasi Trianon, before you are lost.
I'm coming. I'm just checking something here.
I brought you.
Okay, so there are 3 options here. So we've already done this one. We could return to Paris, but there's this option here. So, what I'm understanding, or what I'm trying to figure out is, we take that.
Do we refuse her? And you and I step out there and see what comes to us?
Please, Tasi. How can you protect her out in the world? You have given me no choice. I shall save her from you.
Don't have her!
Do not run! I hear her, Tasi.
Hush now.
The signs were there from her conception. Her body will fail her. It is your legacy.
Hey, I've got you.
Alright, this makes things very interesting. So, there's obviously that room that we need to keep an eye out, or have to head to.
Vitae will keep her whole. You could not accept it. You chose to run.
So have to be...
Don't worry.
Okay. So what's this? Ah. Wait. Oh, I have this. Yes. Okay, now I remember. So now... So if we mix that... So what does that do? Oh, right, that infects the entire place, doesn't it?
Stop! You will kill us all!
It's working. We can end this. But I don't think we'll survive it, little one.
So now we just have to get out of here.
You are not thinking clearly. It can't end this way.
yourself!
Oh, I need to take it. I need to get the bloody thing. Whoops.
No! I still need Vitae for the portal!
But I have made you one of my servants. Now you cannot take her from me. Now you cannot let her die. No! You cannot! She will not live! Tasi! Your child will die without Vitae!
And push the button.
She's gone. She's gone. It's all right, Amari. She's gone. Oh, Christ. Where are we now? I've got you, Amari. We're home. We're home. You cold. I'll take care of you, my heart. Mama's here.
Escape Paris with a daughter that must now be cared for. It's interesting. Like, I think it's safe to say that obviously both endings are going to be, you know, they're not going to be great endings, unfortunately. And it kind of sort of brings into that sort of scenario that not all stories, not all... like, not every single story has a happy ending, unfortunately, but I think what we see here is that despite, you know, Amerie's health and, of course, Tasi probably still having the thing within her mind and her body, you know, it wasn't going to end well for either of them, no matter what kind of ending you're going to take. But either way, you know, again, as I said, this was still a pretty good game, and it was still a good, fun experience. Like, again, does it beat Dark Descent? No, in some ways it doesn't, but again, as I said, that doesn't mean that's a bad thing, you know. The Dark Descent, of course, was a completely different beast in its own right. Because I think, especially with whatever engine they were using at that time, the atmosphere itself, it was mainly all for one area, because you have to remember, we're dealing with 2 locations with Rebirth. And one of those, of course, was the other world, while the second one, of course, was in wherever we were in the desert area. But when you look at Dark Descent, of course, it was all one location. It was practically one location, which was within the castle, and the areas within the castle, essentially. But with that being said, I still enjoyed my time playing Rebirth, and it was definitely it was a fun experience. There were definitely some little spooks here and there, but it was such a different type of game altogether. It was definitely a different feel as compared to, of course, Dark Descent. And again, as I said, with the different engine they were using, or whether it's the same engine, just updated, I don't know. But obviously the character models looked awesome. It looked better. You know, the theme and just sort of the eeriness, especially within the other world, and just the look of the game itself was pretty darn cool, and I really did enjoy my time with it. But that is going to be it for Amnesia Rebirth. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the series. If you do, then click the like button, click the subscribe button for more videos anyway. If there's any, I'm assuming that those are the two only endings that you can make within this game. I'm not sure if there's like a secondary ending or anything like that. I don't know, but there's probably a third one if I didn't put the red stuff in the Vitae, and that basically destroyed the entire city. I don't know, but either way, this was still pretty fun. So again, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you'd like the video, then click the like button, click the subscribe button for more videos anyway. Until then, this has been Let's Play Amnesia Rebirth. I'm Lee from Lee's Australia. Until next time, lay 'em out.